So I want to give you a quick review about my experience in LiveSotori and with Junior Anthony, my mentor. I've been there for about 5 months or so, so I think I can share from some good experience there. So the first impression, the first step into this is by you actually being able to talk to the actual students. All right. So by doing that, you're able to ask all your questions, get a very clear understanding of what it is and how it's going to be like. Poke and pick on people's brains. You know, the actual students that are there. Sometimes you also get a chance to actually speak to Junior himself, and that really gives you a good feeling and a good understanding. When you have a question, you get an answer. So the process of it is very simple. Junior, he likes to simplify things. He likes to get to the point and make everything very practical, and helps you focus on exactly what is necessary and what you need to do in order to get progress, in order to actually make results and learn a skill. All right, so you can own it. That's why the main part of the course is called the Earn While You Learn, so you can actually earn as you're learning. And it's just like being an apprentice for any other profession. You want to dip your hands in the mud, or any other analogy, holding a screwdriver and doing whatever it is that the professional, that the expert is telling you to do, so you actually get a good feeling and get a good understanding through the actual work. So first of all, you will walk through a workshop. Okay, the workshop is a way for you to step into the online space. Junior there gives you in very much details different ways to make money online, if it's e-commerce, drop shipping, Facebook ads, and many other topics and ways to do that. He simplifies things again, and he does it in a way so you can actually use those tools immediately and get straight to work. All his classes is live. All right, so it's not confusing, and if there's a question, again, you can ask it and get an answer straight away. You don't have to wait for a week for someone to get back to you, or for yourself to just sit there and try to figure things out. Okay, so the 2 days workshop, of course you can take it separately and just do that. It's the best way to just step into the online space and have actual tools that you can start away and make something out of it. But the main part of the course is called the Earn While You Learn. In the Earn While You Learn, this is where Junior teaches everything live. This is where he holds your hands literally and walks you through the entire digital marketing ocean. Okay, he will walk you step by step from the very basics, so you don't start away with the advanced teachings, with the advanced tools and approaches, so you don't get confused, especially when you're a beginner. Okay, so it's actually very, very helpful and useful. Myself, I went into so many other programs and different niches, not only in the digital marketing space, and I always was left kind of stranded and confused, and I didn't know exactly what is my next step or how I can actually put it to work, because of course there's a lot of good information, but when it's only theory, when it's only a shower of information, it's just too overwhelming. And I'm a hands-on kind of guy, so I like to know exactly what I'm doing, and I like to start, where do I put my finger, how does this work? And when you start practicing it, then that's how you're actually able to understand it and own it as a skill. Okay, so in the Earn While You Learn, he has 2 classes a week. Okay, one of them is on mindset. The other one is practical, breakdown of a business or breakdown of a different method. Each he goes through different parts, different topics, whatever is relevant. Besides that, we work as a family, work as a team. We work as a community that helps each other out. So we use Zoom as our platform to meet up and connect to each other and help out each other. So it doesn't really matter if you're very, very new to this, or you're here for months already and you're making thousands or tens of thousands of dollars. You work with people from day one, and when you have a question, again, you get an answer. And that's what I like about this the most. It's very beginner friendly. It's very helpful to actually have all that kind of support. Even when we start away, most of us we have our day jobs and we have all these distractions, but once you have a community that holds you accountable, that cares for you and actually knows you on a very personal level, we care for each other enough to call you and say, hey, where have you been for the last day, or what's going on, or what do you need help with? Or I work with people on a daily basis. People call me, send me messages, and I do, one-on-ones with them. I don't get anything out of it besides the fact that I get to vibe on the same vibe with them. I get to benefit from a family that's working together, and there's no stronger and better thing to have. So in the Earn While You Learn, again, it's for you to step into the digital marketing ocean, but start at the basics, at the affiliate part. Everything is very explainable. We have each other helping each other. We start from the organic approach. The organic approach is the best way for you to learn all the skills that you need. It will teach you, how to actually connect to people, how to relate to people, how to grow your social proof. And if you know just a little bit about digital marketing, not to overwhelm you with different terms, digital marketing is all about connecting to people. It doesn't matter what approach you use, what method you go, if it's paid or automated or whatever it is. If you don't know how to connect to your audience, if you don't know how to relate to them, how to bridge the gap from what they need to what to a solution with what you have, then it's a no-go. Then it's not going to work. You can do ads all day, but again, the organic approach will teach you how to do copywriting correctly. It will teach you how to connect to people. It will teach you how to find your specific clientele group. And once you start from that very basics, it will build a very strong foundation, so you can eventually have skills and do ads and emails and blogs and YouTube and whatever method you pick and choose. You're going to do it correctly, and you're going to hit a home run because you got to that point. You're not jumping in the deep end and trying to swim without really know how to do that. Before you walk, you want to crawl. And I can tell you something, sometimes the slow route is actually the fastest one, because you don't stumble on your own feet. You actually put in the pieces together, one at a time. And that's what Junior and all the students, the entire community, do. We focus on one thing, we do one thing, and Junior will be a guy that will tell you, this is not relevant what you're trying to do and all these questions, so don't bother with it right now. Focus on what I'm telling you. Follow my instructions. Okay? Junior is a person that's my first experience. I remember my first week in Junior's course, in Junior's mentorship, I actually felt that finally there's someone that's here to devote his time and dedicate his time and efforts into me. And that felt amazing because it pushed me forward. It told me, you know what, if I have that kind of guy that's an expert, that's a digital marketing genius on my side, that's going to push me forward, I can't fail. If I fail, it is only my fault. And again, I've been here and there. I've done a thing or two in my life, and I'm sure you have also. So we can figure things out, but sometimes we need that kind of hand holding. But once you have this kind of structure, this kind of support and help, you can't go wrong. If you're putting the efforts, that's how you do it. That's how people make actual results here in a matter of days, in a matter of a week. It's amazing. It's mind-blowing. I've been able to make my first sale out on my 7th day. I quit both of my jobs when I started this after 3 weeks. 3 weeks only. I was mind blown. But the best thing about it, even more than the results themselves, I actually understood what I'm doing. I actually connected the dots and saw that I can explain about digital marketing, that I can help my own wife or other friends of mine how to begin the process of marketing their business, how to step into it correctly and attract their clients and scale it and so forth and so on. So it's an amazing experience. You're gonna be walked through everything that you need, but from the very basics. It's very, very focused. You got all the help that you need. You can't go lost. You literally can't go lost. Okay? So what's left for you is to actually take that leap of faith. But again, before you do that, before you actually jump in the water without any understanding, you can actually meet the students again. You can come to a Zoom and talk to the people and say, hey, how's it going? Or pick someone out of the crowd and say, is it really working? How do you feel about this? What's your experience? And once you're able to do that, you get to get a better understanding and feeling and vibe and a clear understanding of what it is, you can make an educated decision, and that's what we're here for. You know, we were once in your shoes, and we know exactly how it is to be overwhelmed and to walk through so many different parts and try so many different things, but nothing works because eventually you're missing the how. And but if you know the how, and if you have all that help day to day, literally 24/7, we're from all over the world. So we are always open and free to help each other, and it's amazing. I mean, I absolutely love this. I get to be with my kids today. I get to be with my wife. I get to provide them the way they should, and I finally broke that 9 to 5 cycle. You know, I don't have to worry about the end of the month. I don't have to worry about a pandemic that can shut down everything, or a boss to fire me because he feels like it. So I definitely recommend it. Again, don't take my word for it. Come to see us in a Zoom. You know, hit someone up from LiveSotori. We're out there. We're trying to help other people. We make conversations. We build that interaction. That's a skill. That's a very important skill in digital marketing. So that's my 2 cents. And again, you're more than welcome to ask and reach out to me or anyone else that you meet in LiveSotori. And cheers.